You are on the mirrored side of the map. The lanes are swapped.
Just win? Okay, also that is good advice as well. Just winning is certainly also like one thing you could try. I would recommend that.
Minions have spawned.
You're a cat main? I see, I see. Well, then it's actually... I guess, I mean... I feel like cat mains kind of need a lot of map awareness and like knowing when... Like, I feel like... I'm sure you do this to an extent, but I think one important thing you can do as a cat main is like try to focus on getting level 5 as fast as possible, but also like pay attention to the lanes and where the waves are. And if you see like the enemy's wave is pushing into your teammates and they're going to be pushed up, then like that's when you can try to create a timer to roam by shoving your lane first and then like roaming after that. Should review his games? I wouldn't mind, but at the same time it's like it's mid lane. I'm not a mid laner. My mid lane's not, you know, my advice would be a little helpful, but probably not as helpful as it could be. Like I couldn't help with anything about I couldn't help with any mechanics on cat, only like macro stuff. This skin is 990, I think.
Middle turret is under attack.
Yo guys, what if I became the niece of Wild Rift and I pretended to be Challenger? And like I faked a screenshot of being Challenger? And then I charged $350 per coaching session per hour. What do you guys think about that? I think that sounds like a fire idea personally. I find it difficult to tie in time to roam because I don't want the enemy mid lanes to push. Yeah, you have to like... That's the difficult part about cat, but... Basically... kind of try to weigh like the risk versus reward. For example, in a mid lane matchup, there's some champs that aren't very good at pushing turrets and that you don't care that much if they get like a plate or two. And like, okay, so this is a bit of a specific example. But say your enemy bot lane is Vayne Lulu and they're against a Varus Karma. Varus Karma really beats that lane hard. Say you see the Varus Karma just like pushed up where I am right now, very far up. And you're laning against, I don't know, like a Galio. That can be a time where you want to really force a lot of roams whenever the enemy bot lane is pushed up, because your win condition in that game is going to be getting the Vayne fed, because once a Vayne gets fed, he's pretty much unkillable in the late game. Whereas like there's other games where you have more stable lanes and you only really want to play for those lanes when your mid lane is stable and when you can shove your lane in. But yeah, a lot of times as cat, you're not really going to be going for solo kills in lane because your laning's pretty weak. So roam timers are just the biggest thing I would try to pay attention to. I would say just try things out. Like sometimes when you think you shouldn't roam, try roaming and just see what happens, you know, like just experiment. Be okay with like making some dumb mistakes to improve and like just see how those things kind of go, you know, like test stuff out. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and to die. Go in on some plays you think might not work and just like really learn the limits of your champion, because cat's a champ that has very high limits. So you got to become very like mechanically good at that champion. Okay, well, cat obviously just flashes onto me there. I can't really control that, but that was really good for us. But cat gets it. That's a perfect example of a cat finding a good timer to roam, because I'm very pushed up in lane, so cat decides, you know, she's just gonna roam and she kills me. She gets a shutdown onto a fed Varus, and now she has as much gold as me and she's in a good position to snowball the game. Yeah, just like that. She didn't do anything crazy, but as soon as she noticed me pushing up that far and in a fight, she just immediately goes. Even if Yasuo ends up shoving mid or anything, she doesn't care. Because it's way more valuable to get that kill there. Especially because it's a shutdown. She gets 600 gold from that. And she loses out on very little. Especially because my Yasuo wasn't aware and he didn't shove the lane. So she literally just gets 600 gold for free. If you watch high elo, a lot of times cat mains, the way that a cat main wins the game is usually getting a random double kill. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a cat just get a double kill and then the game's just over because she snowballs from there. But apart from that, you also just have to have good mechanics on the champion, so that's always important. Make sure you're quick with your combos and everything. I don't know how to play the champ super well, so I can't give you specific advice on that. I can kill fast. Oh, also for cat, you need to pay a lot of attention to what CC they use, like, and their exhaust. Make sure you're paying attention to who has exhaust and who doesn't, and who has CC. Like, you don't want to go in on someone who has used their CC. A lot of times you need to wait out for key abilities to be used in fights. Like, for example, a Leona ult or engage or stun, like that type of stuff you need to be aware of, because obviously he can stop your ult and shut you down really easily. Yeah, you're never engaging a fight as cat. You want to be going in late. You got to realize that sometimes, like cat can 1v9 a fight even with all of her teammates dead if the enemy is slow enough. So you don't need to over force fights. Try to be pretty patient. Patience is pretty big on cat. Okay, well that's 2 triple kills for me. This is going extremely well. You can snipe her? No, she was too far away. I'm almost positive I wouldn't have been able to kill her. It's actually Cyrilda's at this point. More valuable. Unfortunately, top lane did get some gold, but it's still worth for us. 90% of my penta kills from the season are from playing cat and ranked. I started climbing with Xayah, but moved back to cat. I mean, like, really whatever works best for you. Perfectly fine. Climbing with Xayah Vayne, yeah, those are good champs for solo queue. Xayah Vayne are good for solo queue. But yeah, I can definitely give you more advice on Xayah than I can on like a cat, but whatever you prefer and whatever's more fun as well, because you are gonna climb more if you have fun. It's just, you know, you're gonna not get as bored. Xayah was extremely good for me, but she just got boring. Okay, yeah, if she gets boring, just don't play it. Play what you have fun with. I thought they called you your boy Kennen. What happened to that? Xayah's fun? I agree, Xayah is fun, but if he doesn't have fun with it, then, you know. William, thanks for the follow. What's up? It was extremely fun for me at first, but I just lost motivation. I see. ADC can also be a frustrating role to play, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't recommend remaining ADC unless you really enjoy the champions, because personally to me I think it's a very frustrating role to play at times, but for me it's just fun because I like the champions so much. But yeah, I mean, Samira would be a good one to try out if you like ADC. You haven't played Xayah in a while? Yeah, because Xayah's not especially meta right now, and I'm also better at other champions, so I've not played Xayah because of that. Jinx is the best? Jinx is good for pentas, yeah, but I'm just saying Samira is essentially the ADC version of Katarina, so like, definitely would recommend trying that out if you're looking to play more ADC. Oh, she got out. I'm dead. I kind of trolled there, but oh well. It's not bad for us though. We still get kills. All that happens is I die. There we go. I utilized the English language finally. Nice. Okay, that's actually really good for us.
Unstoppable.
Samira is super fun. Yeah, Samira is a cool champ. I don't personally love it, but definitely fun. Lower elo players can't stack rank. I mean, if the guy plays cat, I'd assume he's okay mechanically. I assume he could get good at that. Obviously, it takes time, but it might fit him well if he wants to play an ADC. But again, yeah, I mean, cat's a fine champ to climb with. Cat's good for solo queue. Weird Caitlyn ult. Alright. Gwen taking the heal is also weird. Nice. Got the flash. Still chasing. Samira used to be able to dash to teammates? Really? I never played PC, so I didn't know that.
Engage. Engage. Your team has slain the dragon. The enemy team has slain the red Baron.
Wow, I really missed that ult. I'm dead. Jax is maybe gonna get in it. I think Jax gets the inhib. I think he just stays on it and he gets it. Yeah, he gets it. I trolled my ult there. Used to main Zoe, so I can't wait for her release. I see. Zoe does look like a fun champ, even though I don't play mid lane. But if I ever reach Challenger on ADC, then I'm gonna start playing other roles, so. Nice, Gwen. Okay, I'm getting carried. I snowballed the early game and then I sucked after. But luckily my Gwen's carrying. And Jax got an inhib.
Engage.
I don't really need this red, but I'll take it for gold, I guess. I don't know why he dragged it away from me. I don't really need the farm, so I'll just get it on my way back. But jungle take red, he was dead, so I just took it because he's out going blue side. It's like pointless to waste gold like that. Normally I would agree, but it's just a waste of gold, even though the red's not the most useful on me. It's more efficient.
Enemy double kill. Enemy rampage.
I want Zeri to come out. I want any ADC to come out, to be fair.
Engage. Danger.
We don't kill him. Kind of a waste of an ult, but it'll be back fast. Which in Kindred, I see.
Engage. Attack this champion.
Can we go bot, guys?
Attack this champion. Engage.
I'm just worried about bot lane. It's getting pushed pretty hard. Yeah, but Garen's not here.
Engage.
But like,
Attack Engage.
Gave up on Unite? Yeah, I just didn't have fun with it, Slash. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't enjoy the game, so I didn't want to force myself to play it. Like, I can see how the game is fun and everything, but it's just not for me. No, I don't think draft is the problem. It was the gameplay that I didn't enjoy at all. It just felt like boring and slow to me. I don't know.
Attack Baron.
Like, I'm sure if I got more into the game and I grinded it a ton, it'd be fun, but it was really boring for the like 20 or so hours that I grinded of the game, so
Engage.
I'm just gonna stick to Wild Rift. Try to create content and grow my stream and whatever. Does this guy survive? Okay, he doesn't. Oh, maybe he does. We need to go mid.
Middle turret is under attack. Turret loss. Attack this.
We killed Caitlyn here.
Enemy slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
GG. I think we just end top.
Your team has slain the dragon.
Might be easier now, to be honest, with a ton of people leaving the game. Potentially, yeah. But ultimately, I'm just gonna do what's fun for me, because I mean, that's the reason I've been streaming in the first place, is to have fun, so even if I don't have the goal of going pro anymore, I still really like the game, so I'm not gonna give up playing it.
Victory.
Nice win. I really sucked in the late game. I only really popped off early game, but my Gwen popped off, so it was fine.